TFT's Monsoon series of high-flowing, high-performance, both portable as well as fixed monitors are ideally suited both for industrial applications where maximum reach and penetration and maximum flows are necessary, or on the top of an apparatus where remote control, will keep people safer, keep people on the ground, and make your crews a lot more functional by using the remote control features of a monitor during a big firefight. In this case, we have both monitors here. This remote control version is integrated with part of our brand new Extend-A-Gun package that we have here, and the manual version shown here both with both the tiller and the large hand wheel that we have for operational controls is something you'd normally see in a fixed installation somewhere, either as part of the fixed install or mounted on the top of a fire hydrant in one of the specialty applications that they have. All the fixed master stream monitors that we have here come with flanges, both 3-inch ANSI flange, 4-inch ANSI flange. We have a number of DIN standard flanges that go with it, as well as our regular combination of threaded flanges, as well as the direct connectors that we use with our Extend-A-Gun series, both the manual and remote control Extend-A-Guns. So in this case, the unique Waterway design of the Monsoon is somewhat that's sort of unique. If you look into the history of TFT a little bit, one of the stovepipe connections that we purchased locally at a hardware store was actually the basis for the design of it in the way that it moved. Because you could move that little stovepipe connector configuration in any way you wanted to, and there was never a sharp bend inside of it. It was always a very smooth flow that came through it, and that was kind of the conceptual design that started in the earliest days of the Monsoon. So in any angle that the Monsoon is working, from the 45 degrees down to horizontal to 90 degrees straight up, you'll see that the Waterway never takes a sharp bend inside, basically reducing all sorts of loss, all sorts of turbulence, and again, giving this monitor one of the best stream performances of anything in the market today. And a part of that is in combination with what we do, the hard coat anodized aluminum alloys that we use, keep it very lightweight, corrosion resistant, but we also, on the inside of it, on every monitor that we use, we also powder coat the entire inside of the Waterway itself. And by powder coating that, it eliminates a lot of the friction loss characteristics inside, makes for a very, very smooth internal Waterway, which typically just translates to reach and penetration. And that's why these are such of a high-performing type monitor. Now, I have a number of different nozzle configurations that can go with them. Here you see one of the Master Stream. I believe this is a 2000 manual version. We also have a 2000 and 1500 GPM remote control version. We also, of course, have all of our regular combination of different stack tips and stream straighteners, just depending on what the customer is looking for. So if you're looking for highest performance, and whether it's on top of truck, aerial, or platform, this is really the perfect tool for that. Especially in aerial applications where this is often mounted on either a platform or in an aerial. You again get maximum flow with minimum loss, which is one of the things that you look for on an aerial Waterway, is to try to reduce that loss as well as keep the unit compact and very lightweight, because additional weight on the end of the aerial typically is never good. This one is configured in such a way, you can see here with the panel, the operational panel behind it is typically what we call a pumper application. We also have one called an aerial application, which takes this control box and reconfigures it so that there's really no sort of clearance issues up in the aerial basket against the wall of the basket or somewhere around the basket. So again, different configurations which are very clearly designated in the operations manual as well as the catalog that we have. So if you're looking for really the perfect tool for these high flow applications, whether it's industrial with one of the master streams or a set of stack tips or even one of our self-adducting foam nozzles, the Monsoon is the perfect choice for you no matter what connector you have. If you're looking for something on top of the truck to match up to your 1500 and 2000 GPM pumps that are in most of the trucks that are coming out now, this is the ideal situation here, that you can put it together using our remote control configuration with either a radio frequency controller, something built into the pump panel on the truck, or even used manually right from the top of the unit itself. All hand wheels, of course, you can see we have redundancy all the way through from the large hand wheel, which is a primary, to the smaller hand wheels here, which are kind of a secondary and a backup for the remote controls. So on this one, I'm going to pop this one up real quick because this is part of our Extend-A-Gun package, but you can see the nozzle configuration. We also use nozzles that have our pressure control mechanism in the front that's easily adjustable in the field. In combination with that pressure control, the high performance and the low friction loss characteristics, and an extend-a-gun like we have here, it makes any engine, any pumper, so much more functional and gives the ability to have stream reach that you could never believe before with just a manual monitor or a monitor that could not get up over the top. So if you have additional questions about the Monsoon monitor series, either the manual version here, which is typically used in industry or manually on the top of a fire truck, or the remote controlled units here for pumper applications or for aerial applications, you can just visit TFT.com, which is the perfect location to find something, whether it's information on reach and trajectory or the full operations manual, which gives you everything you need to know about installation, maintenance, and care. Or you can give our service and tech team a call at 800-348-2686.